trying to make up your mind like you need more time. You've already spent most of mine. Even when your words fail, you try to keep it light. You realize I'm done right. But you can be honest. I don't appreciate your lies. It's about damn time you get it right. 'Cause I'm up all night and you keep pretending that you'll keep fighting. Save the world when it falls. I'm up all night and you just keep talking. Are you even the slightest worried that I'll move on and walk right here?
Hey, welcome back everybody to Canadian Stampede. We are ready, willing, and able to bring you a bunch of matches here tonight. We're going to have a good time, I hope. I hope you guys are all looking forward to it. And I just need to make sure I have started everything. I did. Yay! Good job by me. And so we're ready to kick off. Lots of matches tonight. Good show for you here. We've got our championship match between the Brawler and Webby in our semi-main event. And our main event will be Phoenix versus Lizzie versus the champion, Tamara, in a World Championship match. It's a TLC, and it should be lots of fun. All right, here we go. First up, it is Shadow Fox versus the Unprofessionals in our Tornado Tag match. I will tell you right now, as of today and probably going forward, you're going to see a lot more Tornado Tag matches than tag matches, just because apparently I found out why my game has been crashing all these little whiles. It comes down to the fact that regular tag matches, especially ones with created characters and finishers, don't like each other very much and don't work well. So, yeah. So, here we go. Either which way. Rob is grinning because he... Yeah, okay. All right, here they come. It's Shadow Fox first out. There they are. It's Avalos and Professor Fox.
On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 527 pounds, the Professor Fox and Shay, the Thrill Seekers.
All right. So Shadow Fox out, and they're looking to get back onto the their winning ways. For a team that once held the titles, they have been struggling as of late. And they would love nothing more than to get a win here. You'll see our themes coming through the ring makeup and setup, so I hope you like that. And here comes the Unprofessionals. Rob and Devin out.
At a combined weight of 556 pounds, Devin and the Jester, Rob, the Superstar.
How many cows did you kill for this ring apron? Jesus. I know. It was the closest thing I could find to Westerns. Let's put it that way. No, this is definitely cow killing. To be fair, I think most mats these days are polyester, not very leather, but I could be wrong. Never know.
Hello.
DCW budget means it's probably leather. Yeah, fair enough. There you go. Right off the snap. Rob in with a kick to Professor Fox, knocking him down. Meanwhile, on the other side of the ring, Devin and Avalos confronting one another. Devin turns him over into a half grab. Oh, but for some reason, even though I don't believe there's any disqualification, so it could be wrong. He seemed to pull up from that. Anyway, kick to the middle. Rob still working away on Fox. Oof, takes him over. The big slam. Meanwhile, Avalos tarring on to Devin, just laying the smackdown, but he's getting it back now. But a kick to the midsection puts an end to that. Oh, but Devin coming back with some quick strikes. Meanwhile, Professor Fox is turning the tide against Rob. And then an arm bar. Goodness, will Rob tap this early? No, not so far. Overhand strike by Rob. Meanwhile, a big kick by Devin. And the unprofessionals are now fully in control. And as of course, as I say that, Avalos kicks Devin and gets away. And then tries to go for an arm breaker. Ooh, there's a big smack and then tripped Rob. And now all of a sudden it's the Shadow Fox in charge. Big European uppercut sends him down. Thrown against the ropes in the ring. Avalos in big trouble. Devin takes him down. Reverses everything. Meanwhile, Professor Fox still fighting with Rob outside the ring. Devin goes for the cover. Avalos able to kick out. But Professor Fox slid in the ring to put a stop to everything, and that actually allowed Rob to get his wits about him. A big drop kick hits, and down goes Fox, but meanwhile Avalos took down Devin. Signaling, I don't know if this is going to be a twist of fate, or what he's going to do. He's got him set up. He's got him on the back. He's going to... Where is Avalos going? Oh, a guillotine off the ropes. Meanwhile, Professor Fox now dominating Rob, and of course the second I say that, Rob comes back with a European uppercut. Throws Fox out of the ring and pursues him. Meanwhile, Devin has turned the tide on Avalos. Getting ready to go high risk. Meanwhile, Fox taken over and suplex. Oh, knees up by Avalos. Causes Devin to struggle. And now Devin's in trouble. Kick. And it is a twist of fate. Will he go for the pin while the other two are outside the ring? No, not yet. Comes in with a big strike. Sends Devin down. Now he goes for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, kicks out at 1 or 2. But Rob's in trouble. Devin's in trouble. Tried to reverse there. That backfired. Taken up and then dropped down with a big slam. But he immediately no-sells it. Gets up. Attacks Avalos. Drops him down and then drops the boot to his face. Meanwhile, Rob has turned things around on Fox. They're both down, both under the pin. 1, 2, 3! The unprofessionals pin both members of Shadow Fox. Oh my goodness. What a turn of events that was.
Here are your winners, Devin and the Jester, Rob, the Superstar.
The unprofessionals with a big victory. I didn't see that coming. Both of them being pinned at once. That's unusual. Meanwhile, next up, we have Brenna versus Pershi. And Brenna will be looking to get a win. Pershi, who has started to move more into the tag team division, I don't think would mind getting a leg up on Brenna once more. But here we go. These two ladies are about to collide in the ring. And as long as I remember to press that button. Come on now. We're taking a second. Synchronized pinning. I know, it was very strange. Did not anticipate that much. Okay, I can only jump ahead far too much. That was a bit silly. I walked away for a second. Who won? The unprofessionals won, Webby. Okay, I just have to remember to cut that. Yep, they got a big win to lead off Canadian Stampede. And they actually pinned them both at the same time. It was very confusing.
Making her way to the ring.
Nice.
From Valhalla, the Barbarian.
Here she comes. It's Brenna. This is a young lady who has not had the best of times as of late. The one-time world champion has been struggling against competitors far and wide, and I know from talking to her she's very frustrated, and I expect to see her come out like a house on fire in this match, but we'll see if it makes any difference to her. But next, it's Pershi coming out. With her Ember Moon entrance, so it looks up to a moon that doesn't exist. There she is, ready to go.
And her opponent, from the United States of America, Percy.
This is a young lady who's been on a bit of a tear as of late, ripping it up in a number of matches, and now partnered as she is with Emily. I think she was hoping to continue to move up the ranks in the tag team division from the sounds of it. But I know for a fact there's no love lost between these two competitors, so I think anytime Pershi has a shot at Brenna, she's more than happy to take it. Brenna not winning a lot of friends in DCW. She has been generally a bit of a pain in everybody's backside. Big boot by Brenna, straightens out Pershi right off the bat and goes for an armbar straight away. Pershi waggles her arms in frustration but unable to do much about it, but Brenna lets go. And then immediately takes her down again, continues to work on the arm. Tries to go for an elbow and then does turn her around. Pershi now with an opportunity, but immediately again gets taken down, and the arm still the focus of Brenna's assault, and she continues to rip away at it, but Pershi again comes back, blocking that kick, taking Brenna down, then a boot to the face, lifting Brenna back up. Brenna immediately arm drag takedown on Pershi. Stands Pershi back up. Brenna should be kicking everyone, but it's like her character trying to get their number. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know what's been going on. She's definitely a character who, both in D&D and in the modeling, should be doing better than she is. But yeah, DCW has not been kind to her as of late, especially. Pershi's got her up. Takes her over, bridging suplex, but does not go for the pin there. Punches coming raining down on Pershi there, though. Knocked around some more, knocked down. Tries to go for a kick, but Brenna misses. Pershi's back up to her feet. Turns Brenna over. She's dazed. What's going to happen now? She's got a hold of Brenna's arm. She twists it up. It's that chokehold that she likes to do every once in a while just to make life miserable for her opponent. She's putting the knee in the back, putting pressure on while she pulls at the throat. But Brenna, larger, stronger, and able to get out of it. But immediately, Pershi just drop kicks her right in the face. Now she's going up for a high-risk maneuver. This is a long way to go across the ring. And she misses in the process. Almost looked like she slipped there. Brenna again trying to use submission maneuvers and moves to try and put pressure onto Pershi, trying to weaken her, trying to get her out on her feet. Throws her up and over the top rope on the apron, but she's going to be brought in unceremoniously as Pershi gets dragged in by her head. Brenna now, kick to the top of her head, knocks her down. Pershi then Hurricane Rana sends Brenna down. Brenna looking wobbly as she tries to get to her feet. Parachute closing in. Big clothesline sends Brenna over the top rope to the floor. She's holding onto her arm. She may have taken some ligament damage there. She is wobbly. She gets to her feet, but she is dazed. Down comes a very slow hammer, but it hits. Honestly, I would think Brenna's finisher should be a slam or something, not a submission. Well, you'd think that, but, you know. So far, that hasn't been the case. Kicks. Some educated feet moves there. Oh, my goodness. She just puts the absolute boots to Brenna. Brenna not having a good time after falling out of the ring, but she blocks that drop kick. Comes in now. She's trying to throw fists. But instead, she tosses Brenna tosses Parachute back in the ring. And then comes down with a big hammering strike. Twists her around, drops her down, slams her in kind of a converted rock bottom. And Parachute's grabbing her lower back, trying to get to her feet now. Been a bit of a rough midway through that outside. And now she's up. It's going to be a Samoan drop. Parachute again grabs her lower back. She's wavering now. Going for the ropes. She pulls herself to her feet. Brenna just awaits her and then gets her up. And now she's going for it. It's her finisher, the arm bar. She's got it locked in. Is Parachute going to tap? No, she's got herself free now. After a couple of strikes, she pulls her hand out of there. And now she engages. But again, Brenna gets the better of her. But she finally turns it around with a little kick, then and follows up with another, and a third, and then a fourth. And Brenna goes down under the turnbuckle, holding her nose. It's been a rough one. Didn't work the arm enough. No, she didn't. I agree, Kurt. Brenna now trying to stand up. She's up. Oof. Got absolutely rocked by Parachute. She actually wobbled her legs and then comes in. And she pulls that move off. And she's got her down. 1, 2. Oh my goodness, that was close. Came in with that cartwheel. And it almost put an end to Brenna. But now, Parachute's gone to the top rope. Kind of through the top rope, not gonna lie. And now waiting, leaps, hits her, takes her down. Is this all she wrote? Parachute goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3. It is. We have a winner. And once again, Parachute defeats Brenna, who continues to struggle in matches and continues to try her best to get the victory, but just getting bested consistently by people who just seem to know how to deal with her worst and come away victorious. Me and Drew would agree that. Yeah, I know. Yeah, all right.
Here is your winner, Percy.
Well, that was quite the match. Parachute showing that she can take on the fighter and put the boots to her. Quite literally. Big win. Big victory for Parachute right here, right now. I hope Dave makes it on time to at least see the I'll get this right eventually. I will. The Dangerous Alliance defend their titles. Well, Tamara does the disarmor, yeah, because that's basically it's because who they're modeled after. Brenna being modeled after shoot, what's her name? The former UFC fighter. Ronda Rousey, who in the WWE did an armbar. That's why it's her finisher. And the squad shirt, that's Fraser. Fraser approved this message. What was I going to say? Oh, and then Tamara's being modeled after the man. Shoot, why can't I remember her name now all of a sudden? Irish Lass Kicker. I can remember all of her nicknames, don't remember the name. Apparently this is the second one where I've forgotten to click the button. Becky Lynch, thank you, yes. I don't know why I couldn't remember that. It was very silly. But I remembered eventually, and I remember this eventually, as we see. So here we go. I mean, I got all the nicknames, I just couldn't remember her name. I know. She's now pregnant. No longer as wrestling. All right.
His way to the ring.
It's a four-way
California,
showdown.
weighing in at 220 pounds, Anthony.
Now, we know normally in WWE or any other wrestling organization, when you have partners in a match, they work together. Just saying. All right, Anthony, first one out, representing the D&D original. Wanting to stand up for his side. Just like the Andrews. Here comes Anthony. Or not
And
Anthony,
his
Astonis.
opponent. First,
I got him wrong
from
because it's the same
another
person.
time, weighing in at 246
Anthony's
pounds,
already up.
Magical One.
I do that occasionally with the other two. Don't know why. Not everybody else, but just those two. So this is a fatal four-way. You are correct, sir. Nothing much on the line, just a fatal four-way. Anthony with one of the slower entrances in the DCW. I will have you know this. Why is he slapping the sword again? I don't know. He does. It's very magical entrance. It's the only wizardy hat I could find. Was he that upset about being a Hufflepuff? Love it. All right, here we go. Two more competitors about to come in. I should really like this song, just saying.
And from England, weighing in at 227 pounds, Gentleman Johnson.
Here he comes. It's Fraser. Newest member of DCW. Gets his first shot at winning at a big event. He's too happy. Well, if you know Fraser, I mean, it's kind of his MO. For those of you maybe wondering, Fraser competed in one of our early
And from parts unknown, weighing
UHCs.
in at 218 pounds,
and
the
her
real
first UHC
deal.
where she won, as she has done ever since. And here he comes, it's Talon, the poor confused elf who thinks he's from London. So I guess there is no partners in this. I forgot that Tripp's not in this match. Talon looks like. All right, these four competitors about to get underway. Who have you got? Each of them has the reasons to think they could win. Why is Talon all blue and yellow? Because we didn't have a lot of blue and yellow, so I made him blue and yellow. It looks a bit like Wolverine, actually, to be honest with you. And then a stomp there from Astana sends him down. Meanwhile, Anthony tarring Fraser on the other side. But Fraser turns him over, takes him down, and then just gives him a big old European uppercut. Meanwhile, Talon is in trouble early. Astonis wreaking havoc. Pushes him down, goes to the pin. Anthony not really paying attention, but lucky for him, Talon was nowhere near ready to be tapped out on this one. Strike and another. Gotta kill him instructions now. You have to take it out in DCW. Talon was supposed to wear earthly colors. I know he did originally, but we had so many people that had brown or black or derivatives of that I just put them in something a little different. And everybody in SU being in green. So his Redux version's a little different. He's going to look a little different come next week anyway, so just FYI. Oh, Fraser up. Anthony takes him up and splatters him. Meanwhile, Astonis getting racked up by Talon. Anthony puts a stop to that, though. Still attacking Fraser on the inside, but Talon interferes. Russian leg sweep. Takes down Anthony. Big kick catches him in the face. Fraser looking to take charge now. Picks up Talon. And a knee breaker. But then, oh, no, he's still working on him. He's got him in that really interesting stretch hold. Talon is in his own health, man. Yeah, well, you know. Fraser still working on Talon. Meanwhile, Astonis has Anthony down. One. Not enough. Fraser thrown into the corner, and Astonis working now on Talon while Anthony rolls out. Talon is down. Fraser comes in and just tromps on Talon before attacking Astonis. Double arm suplex sends Astonis to the floor. Talon picked up. Dropped, guillotined off that rope again. Anthony's in though. And he takes Talon and throws him ready for the 619. It connects. But Talon trying to take advantage here. Stomps on Fraser's head. And then gets Hurricane Rana again by Anthony this time. Let's flare, not to be a sheep. Stomps by Talon, who pointed to his head as if he was doing something smart, only to find himself taken over in a series of suplexes. He's in trouble now. Here comes the third one. Oof. Astonis pillaring Fraser. Not sure what Anthony's up to. He frog splashes Fraser. Tries to go for a dropkick, completely misses it. Astonis tried to grab Fraser, but instead Anthony gets in the way. Trouble in Paradise sends Anthony down. And now Astonis goes for the quick pin. One. Fraser there to break it up at the last second. Jawbreaker sends Astonis down. Talon back in, and instead of focusing on the two that are up, goes after the one that's down. And throws Anthony to the apron. And Anthony fights his way back. Talon wisely stops the pinning attempt, but then himself gets caught out. Big drop by Anthony. Talon returning the jaw-breaking favor. Throws Anthony towards the apron again. Now, will he try and send him out this time? He does connect this time. Meanwhile, Fraser's got Astonis in a hold, some sort of submission. Not really clear what that one is. I keep forgetting to look it up. Oh, but he takes a super kick to the face, and then he's turned over and pinned. Nobody to stop him. 1, 2. Oh, Fraser squeaks his way out. Anthony tries to get him. Talon breaks away, but then gets kicked to the knees. Anthony looking to deal with Talon, sends him flying out. Now the newcomer has been wrapped up. Is the jam in the sandwich now. Anthony targets and splash! Hits! But the problem is he can't go for a pin because Astonis is right there. He's got to deal with him. Astonis tries to go in with the kick and misses. Anthony gets him, sends him in for a 619. He is going to hit it. And he does. But the problem is there's Talon, who's going to knock Anthony off the top rope. Missed on the knee, though. But then throws him over his shoulder to the floor. Anthony's gone. After that one, ooh, Fraser's face being pounded into the mat. Squeezed on by Talon. Talon, biding his time, comes in. Big boot sends Fraser down, and he's tasting blood. Astonis stopped from a pinning attempt. Talon just wreaking havoc, knocks him down. Anthony somehow back up and in. Meanwhile, Talon just kind of loves in the corner, letting the other two beat each other up. Oh, but that gave Anthony enough time, or Astonis enough time to recover. And Talon rolls out of the ring to get away from the attack. Oh, Anthony was going to take Fraser out, but instead he meets doom as Astonis connects to knock him off the apron. And then a Russian leg sweep to Fraser, and Astonis is now the only one to his feet at the moment. Fraser goes in the hard way. Astonis closing in. Is he going to try and finish him off? Anthony has a chance to put a stop to it. Here's the elbow drop, but he can't finish the deed because Anthony stopped him. And then a just sunset flip pin. Oh! Talon hits the ref. Oh my goodness. He just socked the referee. Talon takes down Anthony from that. Astonis and Fraser are struggling. Fraser goes for the pin, but there's nobody to count. Anthony's up. He's waiting for someone. Oh, and he drops an elbow on Talon outside the ring. Meanwhile, Fraser trying to get Astonis tied up like a pretzel, turned over. He can't move. And then he just kicks him in the butt. Oh my gosh. Knocked over. Fraser leading the charge now, goes for the pin. 1, 2. The other two rush in to try and stop it. Didn't need to. Astonis kicked out. Astonis comes in. Big headbutt connection. Oh, Trouble in Paradise connects with Talon. Keep in mind, Anthony's right behind him. The pinning attempt, incoming, breakup, immediate. Butt kick, yeah, I know, right? Whoa! Throws him in, it's a 619 coming up for Anthony. Are enough people down for him to get the win? Everybody's down except for Anthony. The splash comes up, but the knees came up first. Talon in trouble. He got to his feet, but that didn't matter. Astonis, though, caught out by Anthony, who he let go to deal with Talon. And now Talon super kicks coming in. Up to the second rope. Drops down. Canadian Destroyer. Is he going to go for the pin here? Meanwhile, Anthony's got Fraser down again. He's going to go for the splash, but he sees Talon at the last minute. He misses. It's Fraser instead. Doesn't get Talon. And Talon gets the victory. Oh my gosh. What a crazy ending. Anthony tries to stop the pinning attempt, but kicks the wrong man. Oh my gosh. What a crazy ending. Another chaos-filled ending. And Talon with a big victory. Fraser did his job, that's right. Played the role with the wrong target. All right. Next up, Emily versus Emma versus Lilu. This is going to be hard on my brain. Too many E's already in the match. New look, new win. I know, right? He's been doing well. Him and Logan have actually been kicking butt together, so. Wait till you see his look next week. Alrighty. These three ladies. A little bit of a grudge between one or two, but to be fair, none of these three have actually really competed lots against one another. Emma's been sort of fighting all sorts of comers. Has been sort of a mixed bag of wins and losses. Same with Lilu. And Emily, who would normally be teamed up with her partner, is in this singles match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Oregon, Emma.
Alrighty. Emma coming to the ring. Like I said, she's got a few victories, a few losses. She's fought at various levels. Still has some ways to go, I think, before she's going to be fighting for bigger prizes, but she's on her way. All right, so in. We're almost ready for our next competitor. And here we go. And I believe it will be Emily. I was correct. Here she comes.
And her opponent, first, from Salem, Oregon,
Emily, with her partner, has been off and running since forming this new partnership with Parachute. She really wants to put together a good set of wins so that her and her Parachute can actually go ahead and challenge for championships. And I know the Agents of Chaos are definitely looking for victories any way they can come and get them. And Parachute's already got one. Emily can get this one. It would be quite the winning streak for the pair of them. And finally, here comes the crazy lady. It's Lilu.
And from Oregon, Lee Lewis Jacob.
Lilu has been on a bit of a tear as of late. She's got a few wins under her belt. She's lost a few big matches, but nonetheless, she's been in positions to win. And I think it's only a matter of time before she's fighting on the upper end of the card. I wouldn't be surprised if she's challenging for the internet title somewhere down the road here soon. So far, she's been sort of caught out in mid Bob Backlund, if you're wondering. That much I figured, Kurt figured out and told me. Whoa, comes in and just spears Emma right off the bat. Emily, though, comes in and elbows her right to the face and then takes a knee and just plumps her out of the ring. Jawbreaker to Emma, and Emily's the only one standing tall already. Blocks that, taking advantage. She's now got a chance to put down Emma, but Lilu is back to her feet. Strike sends Emma to the floor again. Lilu's back up. She's trying to get her wits about her. Emily working away on Emma's back, but she did get caught out with a German suplex. Whoa, and then blocked. A big chop, but Emily misses on that one. Tries to get another chop in, but Emily blocks it. Emily drops Lilu on the turnbuckle, and down she went. Or whatever Emily was going to do came to a quick end because Emma followed in and got her. Now she's dragging Lilu to the center of the ring. Pinning attempt, one. Nowhere near close enough for that one. Comes in though and just boot to the side of the face. Oh, elbow to the head. Emma wobbles back and then she's taken down with a clothesline. Emily comes in with a couple herself and now goes for a pin. One. Yeah, Lilu not going to be taken down quite that easily. Emma's still down, but Emily now struggling to get a hold of Lilu, and now she's in big trouble. Oh, Lilu rocks her with that one. Emma, though, recovers and now takes advantage of that with a quick knee to the side of Lilu. More or less using her strength to wrestle her to the mat. Oh, big strike comes in, sends Emma back into the corner. Kick sends her down. Lilu's, looked like she was going to set her up for the crazy train, but instead gets tied up with Emily, who she takes down with a cutter. Jawbreaker tracks Lilu. Emily misses on the kick, thrown down. Oh, then she gets caught up in a small package. One. Oh, that was dangerous. Emma, though, comes in, ties up with Emily. They fight each other off. Emily picks her up. She's got her in that chokehold slam, which she does quite well. Kind of like a Undertaker chokehold, but she never picks her up off the mat. Oh, but Lilu comes in and catches her. And then does big damage, goes for the pin. One, no, not even a one. Emily immediately just rolls out of that. Emma, though, tries to come in to work over Lilu, but instead Lilu gets a bulldog. You can't turn your back in these multi-person matches. Kicks and punches follow up. Stunner now catches Emily out. Emma, who's been kind of getting the worst of it, is back up fighting. But Emily gets her and throws her over. She's dangling off the apron. Brought back in. Slam. But Lilu gets in the other side. Misses Emily. And she tried to hit both of them. Somehow missed. Lilu comes in and splatters with a sunset flip on Emily. Emma now working away on, or tried to work on Lilu, but Lilu catches her, takes her down. Looked like that was a bridging pin, but didn't work. Lilu going up to the top rope. She's up there. She's ready. She's ready to leap. And she hits it. Big elbow drop catches Emma, but Emily right there to interfere. for any sort of pinning attempt. Arm drag takedown. Emily groggy, and Lilu's got her by the hair. Throws her up and out. Now Lilu looks like instead of targeting Emma, oh no, yep. She tries to go on the outside, but she misses, and Emily now back in the ring, making fun of Lilu on the outside. And now Emma tries to get to her feet. Oh, but Emily catches her with two solid connections. Throws her to the ropes. Coming off the ropes with a big high knee, catches her and sends her over and down. Lilu back in, but immediately catches hell. Emily just rocks her world. 3 strikes. Almost got her in the 4th. But a kick to the midsection catches Emily. She does, however, drag her over and now goes for the pin. 1. Lilu kicks out. Emma in with a sledgehammer, but she misses. Oh, kick to the lower leg. Whatever was the plan with the sledgehammer didn't come to fruition, but it already looks bad. She's got her where she wants her. 1, 2. Oh my. Lilu was struggling to get to her feet. She gets a spear on Emily as Emily was trying to get to her feet. Throws Emma into the corner. Now she gets up on the 2nd rope, comes down. It's a big DDT. Now she goes for the pin. 1, 2. No. Held knee to the back. Now she's looking to go to the top rope, I believe. But Emily's right there. She keeps missing her. There she connects. And down goes Lilu. Emma hesitated to make a right decision, but she eventually does go for Emma. Throws her into the corner. Emma staring at her and then just hits her with a spear. Picks her out of the corner again. Sets her up face first. And now turns her around and chucks her into the post. Emma down, grasping her arm. Now she's over. Grinding her foot into her. And then catches Lilu with a Hurricane Rana. Emily's in position, primed to win this thing. Comes down with her double knee drop. And now, here we go. 1, 2. Oh my, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Emily looking like she's going for the high-risk move. Top rope incoming. Will Emma get back into this? Oh, it pin is good, but Emma breaks it up. Emily waited way too long for this. And now Emma taking advantage. 1, 2. Oh, Emily kicking out. Knee to the back. Thrown to the opposite corner now. Emma follows her in, but too slow and just gets an elbow to the face. Maybe an experience issue, but she does take Emily down nonetheless. Turns her over into a half crab. Drops her, though. Surprised she hasn't gone back to the weapon, but she's got Lilu. 1. No, Lilu's had enough time to recover. She gets at least to a sitting position, but no more as Emma picks her up. I knew that was going to happen eventually. Lilu fights her way out, though, but Emma catches her again. She's got her arm bridged. What's she going to do with her? Oh, just hits her with an elbow. She's got her back up. She's going to do it. She is going to do it. She plants her. Opportunity to get the pin, but Emma's struggling to her feet. Now she goes for it. 1, 2, 3. No, it's only a 2. I thought it was a 3. It looked so close. And now it's Emily's turn. Arm bar. Another arm bar. She's got it locked in. Emma is in trouble. And she taps. Emily, as the Agents of Chaos get 2 wins tonight. As Emily scores a victory in this multi-man match. And boy, I'll tell you, I actually thought that Emma had this one. I was obviously wrong. The referee didn't count 3, but it looked it to me for a moment. Yeah, I thought it was as well, man. That was as close a 2 3/4 I've ever seen. Right there. She did kick out as the hand was about to fall for the 3rd time. My goodness. What a bit of controversy that might have been. We won't know until later what the referee thought about that one, but that was very close. That was very controversial. Very surprised by that one. Ooh, a storyline. Yeah, exactly. All right, so first on our list of championship matches tonight, it's a Triple Crown Champion ladder match as Goose defends his title against Ross, his erstwhile ally Chris, and Donnie. We better beat the pack after that cheater dick shot me. I know, right? Going to be interesting series of matches coming up as we have a number of title matches on the line. Every title is on the line tonight. First out is Chris, who's been making a bit of a name for himself.
From Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 242 pounds, Christopher the Professor.
He's been kind of taking over the spot of Austin, who's been out with injury for this last month. And he is ready to, after a big victory against the Brawler last week on Blast, he will want nothing more than to get a victory here and grab the championship, even if it does come at the expense of his own team member. Chris has been, it's a toss-up whether it's him or Goose has been more of a leadership candidate for the D&D Originals. But here comes one of the unprofessionals. It is Ross.
And introducing the challenger from New Hampshire, weighing in at 240 pounds, Ross Malcolm Boyd.
I do love the fact that some of the names I can't get in, and somehow I can get in his full name. Like, I can't get in Zoey, I can't get in anything even remotely close on a lot of these people. Like Lizzie, I can't even get Elizabeth. Or I know I get Elizabeth, that's right, I get Elizabeth. But like some of them, like Tamara, you can't get Tamara. You can't even get Tamara. You can't even get Tammy. But you can get Ross Malcolm Boyd. Don't ask me about this game sometimes. Alright, so our Pirate King is ready to go. This match has all the visions of being a classic title contention, as all 4 of these men could win. Certainly based on their last series of matches. Heck, 3 of them have been champions.
And introducing the challenger
my mistake.
from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 245 pounds, Dawn.
Donnie coming to the ring. He's looking ready, raring, and willing to go for it. Of course, he lost his title at Unbreakable, and he's been wanting to get it back. Goose has been a bit of a thorn in his side. You can see the title hung up over the ring. All right, get ready. This match, the only way to win is to take the title down. Oh, I forgot. Here comes Goose, the champion. Forgot the fourth competitor all of a sudden. I don't know why I thought he was out already.
And introducing the champion from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 267 pounds, he is the Triple Crown champion, Goose.
Is here and ready to defend his title. He's won it a couple times. He's been the DCW champion before. This is a man who knows how to win championships and keep them. But he's got his work cut out for him here in a fatal four-way match. With the ladder and the title elevated, it's going to take everything he's got for him to hold on to this one. So here we go. Four men about to collide, all for this title. Will the good times roll for the unprofessionals, or will the D&D originals, having two men in this match, be able to hold on to this title regardless of who has it? I'm telling you, he is an Hanson, well, they're long lost. I was thinking he looks a bit more like Sylvester Stallone, but I get what you're saying. It's the glasses, though, isn't it? Ross in trouble right away. Goose plants him on the ropes. Meanwhile, Chris taking out Donnie on the outside. Are the originals going to work together to defeat their collective opponent? If they are, it isn't working very well for a Goose. Ross, double arm takedown. Goose in a bit of trouble here. Ross working away on him. Chris and Donnie have just been laying out each other on the outside of the ring. Chris struggling to try and gain the upper hand now. Ross tossed out. The champ looking regal and ready. Again, the originals on the upper hand momentarily. Ross picks up Goose. And is he going to slam him on the steps? Oh, yes, he is. Chris looking for a ladder, it looks like. Oh, but he runs into Donnie instead. And DDT after he cold cocked him. Ross slides in the first ladder. Setting it up. But Chris there to meet him, so Ross randomly decides to take it down. Ladder falls. And because of that, Chris able to take advantage. Chris with the first opportunity sets the ladder up, trying to take Ross out of the equation, but Ross catches him. Big elbow by Chris, then a chop. Then he mashes him into the ladder. Ross goes down. Christopher goes up. Is Chris to become the Triple Crown champion? Is he going to keep it in the hands of the Originals? He's got all day, still hasn't got it. Goose can't seem to put Ross down. Ross takes him out. Nobody seeming to have a sense of urgency here, neither Chris nor the others. Finally, somebody does something as Ross and Donnie work away on Chris. And now Chris is down. He just dumps the ladder, then he gets a drop kick, as did Ross, it looked like, as Goose entered the arena. But a big clothesline from hell catches him. Chris grabs Ross, takes him over. Yeah, I know, he is taking forever undoing that belt. I know. That was crazy. Chris going up again, once again, to go for the belt. I think it's because they have to play a mini game when they're up there. Ross comes in, a punch. It doesn't quite connect, but the second one does. Then the third one does. A fourth. Chris fires back. Goose just stares at them both. Who's going to get the upper hand? Goose attacks his fellow Original, taking him off the ladder. Ross, the only one up there now. But he's woozy, but there is Chris to try and push the ladder over. He does. Ross in trouble, and now he's down. Anyone but Chris, please. Yes, I know, Kurt. You don't like Chris. Donnie now with an opportunity bashes Chris with a ladder, and he's out of there. Donnie looking to go up. Nobody to stop him. Will he take forever? Or will he become the champion? Typically, this is how it works. Ross settled in, didn't do much. Slow to move, but he's up there now. Catches him. Meanwhile, Chris trying to push the ladder over on the outside. The fight still going on at the top. Down goes Donnie. Chris tries to push it over. Ross trying to free it up. Doesn't work out for him. He's down. Now the Originals are both up. Oh, but Goose hasn't forgotten that Chris tried to take the belt, and he layers into him and sends him flying. Meanwhile, Ross just kind of lets him go. He's like, okay, you guys fight out there. I'm going to take the ladder. And he does just that. He's moving it towards the center of the ring. But Donnie's back up. There's going to be a collision between these two again. Donnie catches him. Oh! But his face goes into the ladder, and now Donnie's bleeding on the apron. Ross now with an opportunity, looking to go after the Originals instead of going for the ladder, but he goes back in. Chris working away on his teammate. Meanwhile, Ross is at the ladder. He's at the belt. Is he going to get it before anybody goes after him? Donnie stares, finally decides to do something. He's letting him spend 4 hours getting this belt loose, and because of that, is Ross going to win the championship? He is! The Unprofessionals have won back the Triple Crown Championship, in part because the Originals were fighting each other on the outside. That is 3 titles that the Unprofessionals now own. Good grief. Apparently, Webby just said, I guess the Originals don't work well together.
Here is your winner and new Triple Crown champion, Ross Malcolm Boyd.
First title for Ross, the Pirate King. Now the Pirate Champion. The Originals don't like each other. First Austin, now this. I know, right? I'm really surprised that they kept fighting each other while Ross was at the top of the ladder and not doing anything about it. I would have thought at least self-preservation would have saw one of them run in there. All right. Next up, it's the DCW Internet Championship. In an Extreme Rules match, it's Zoey versus B versus the champion, Sabrina. This one is going to be a rough one, ladies and gentlemen. First out, it's B. It's been a rough couple of months for the British Union.
Introducing the challenger from England, the Queen Bee.
B lost her title at Unbreakable, and now she gets a chance to get it back, but she has to defeat 2 competitors to do it. Zoey about to come out.
And introducing the challenger from Great Falls, Montana, the Chosen One.
So for those of you that don't know, Great Falls, Montana is just 4 hours away from Calgary, maybe 5. And so in a way, Zoey is the hometown girl in this match.
That depends on if you're doing speed limit.
It's true.
Or it's not.
She is one of the favorites here amongst the audience. A lot of her family members have come up digitally to this match, so you can bet they'll be supporting her. Somewhere in the crowd, I'm sure there's a lot of people who've come out to cheer her on, but here is Sabrina.
From Georgia, she is the Internet Champion, the Destroyer.
Sabrina has been on a tear for a number of months. She's held titles, both individual and collective. She will not want to lose this to one of these other 2 ladies. You can bet on that. So it was a bad night for the originals. All 3 of the current members that could fight lost. So not a good look. And they lost the only title belt they owned. Destroyer of Worlds, Sabrina, that's right. But here we go. These 3 ladies about to lock up. All 3, of course, are in tag teams. But tonight it's all about singles matches. Sabrina starts off just picking up B and then tries to do it to Zoey, but Zoey's a little too smart for that. And she just takes her over and snaps her down on a snapmare suplex. Oh, but Sabrina gets right back up. Catches Zoey, but doesn't catch B as it gets flipped around. And B takes her down with a Hurricane Rana. B, as I said, not someone who's a, shall we say, happy loser. And we know she wants that belt back. Sabrina working her way on B. Now tries to get a hold of Sabrina and does. Power slams her. And then drops an elbow to go along with it. Crowd mixed. As both Zoey and Sabrina are very popular with the crowd. B less so, to be fair. Zoey tosses Sabrina into the ropes, but misses on the connection. Sabrina tosses Zoey into those turnbuckle and bashes her face. This is the first of our matchups between the Abyss of Eternity, the British Union, and Fate, as all 3 of the other teammates will be in a match for the World Heavyweight Championship later tonight. in a TLC title match. Sabrina's got B up, but B turns it over. Ooh. Drops her on her head. And then immediately tries to do in Sabrina, or Zoey. Sabrina gets picked up, tossed into the corner. B comes in with high knees, connecting. Sabrina in trouble. Zoey down on the outside. There's no one really to stop B if she can get a pin. This neck breaker will definitely help. Cutter move. Oh, and then just slaps the taste out of Sabrina. But immediately Zoey there to, I wouldn't say back her up, but connect anyway. Every time B tries to go for some sort of signature move, she gets caught out. Big connection there. Sabrina in trouble, crawls out to the apron. Zoey kicking the tar out of B here. But misses on the strike to Sabrina, but then connects, sending her to the floor. She goes to the top rope. She is going to do her backflip. She's taking too long. She tried to go for Sabrina and missed, clattering to the floor. B missed on her connection, trying to knock her off. And now Zoey slides back in, apparently no worse for wear. Sabrina, B on the outside, mocking the fans. Coming back in. Tries to go for Zoey and misses. Does connect with Sabrina. Zoey caught out because of that. Taken over. And then it's a natural selection. Yeah, that makes sense. The Beast kick knocked her off target. That makes total sense. Pinning attempt. Bridge 1. Meanwhile, Zoey down and out. This is a perfect opportunity for Sabrina. She needs to finish off B right here and right now. She's working on the neck, but Zoey can be seen getting to her feet. A jawbreaker by B. Oof, big punch by Zoey. Goes for the pin. B breaks it up immediately. B in the corner now. Ooh, comes out with a big elbow. Zoey takes her over. Zoey working on B. Plops her down. Pinning attempt on Sabrina. Is this it? 1. No, Sabrina kicks out. Now she's got her in a belly to belly. She got her down. Is now this the one? 1, 2. Ooh, Sabrina kicks out again. High knee lift sends Zoey to the mat. Sabrina has an opportunity. She's going to wheelbarrow splash. Bam, connected. But B is here. And she does put a stop to the submission attempt. Sabrina goes after B, but B catches her. Gets her up. It's in that cutter move. Connected. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Not enough. Sabrina's not ready to go out yet. B tries to lift her to her feet. Bit awkward there, but then connects with a punch. Catches her into her finishing move. She's got her in it, but she gets flipped over. 1. Sabrina stands B up, connects, and again takes her down, and it's a sidewalk wheelbarrow slam, this time into the rope. I don't know if B can get up from that one, but Sabrina got caught out by Zoey. Zoey now goes for the pin. 1, 2. Holy cow. That was infinitesimally close. Zoey almost became Internet champion right then and there. Rocked Sabrina, but Sabrina comes back. She connects with a couple of strikes, but only can knock Zoey out of the ring. But B, trying to interfere, gets knocked to the apron. Sabrina is going to bring her back in. All the way in. It's a pinning attempt. The champion, 1, 2. B survives by the littlest of margins. Sabrina gets planted. Zoey celebrating a little too soon. B's got a hold of her. She throws a neck breaker. Then connects with a big clothesline, another, and then a big kick to go with it to the face. And then just turns around and tartar sauces Sabrina. Now it's a cutter. Is the British Union member about to pull it out? 1, 2. No. The champion able to kick out at the last second. B kick to the back. She looks ready and roaring to go, but Zoey in the background getting to her feet. Sabrina finally cuts off B, picks her up, and then just throws her. Oh, Zoey, you've made a mistake. Stopped looking at her opponents, and she's about to pay for it. Turned over. Is this the pin? Sabrina stands up rather than going for the pin. That delay may have cost her. 1, 2. And the challenger kicks out. Crowd are up on their feet. Roaring approval as this match continues. Sabrina fighting with Zoey. Zoey with a big European uppercut catches Sabrina. Sabrina ducks another. Catches her with a clothesline, sending Zoey to the mat. Goes for the pin, but B up can get in and puts a stop to it. That probably would have been it otherwise. But she catches Sabrina. And now Sabrina is in trouble, and B goes for a pin. 1, 2. Ooh, Sabrina kicks out again. Combinations after combination, strike after strike. Everybody having a chance to win this thing. Kicks to the midsection. She's getting her up for the cutter. Here it comes. She got her again. Zoey in deep trouble now. It's a submission move, but not one that they're going to get a submission for. Stands. Sabrina gets to her feet just to get connected on by B. B immediately cutters her out of the ring. Pinning attempt on Zoey. 1, 2. Zoey kicks out again. Zoey trying to get to her feet. The crowd encouraging. B plants a huge punch, now going for it again. Trying to get the submission she so desperately wants, and Zoey's in deep trouble. She's a hair's breadth away. Sabrina does finally get in there and put a stop to it. I don't think Zoey was getting out of that. Sabrina goes for the pin. The referee's got his hand down. 1, 2. B kicks out. Kick as Sabrina is trying to take advantage of the only opponent who was standing, and now sets B up and then just bashes her knee into the mat. Going after Zoey, who's been down for a while. 1, 2. Oh. 2.5. Zoey back to her feet, ducks away from that. She looks to have gotten her wits about her, and she plants Sabrina. B is down. Sabrina is down. Zoey going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh, Sabrina gets up at 2. Now B's back in. Oh, and she got cauliflower there. But she still connects with a Hurricane Rana that sends Zoey out. 1, 2. Sabrina able to squeak out of that one. Crowd booing lustily at B. Squeezing the legs on Sabrina. Gives her a quick shot to the head. Goes for another pinning attempt. Referee slow to get there. 1, 2. Sabrina not willing to give up the championship quite that easily. Zoey and B locking up again. Gets taken down and rolls out of the ring. Sabrina down. Zoey up, and she connects with a huge dive off the top rope that sends B to the floor and out of this match, possibly. But Zoey's not done with her. She picks her up instead. Maybe she feared she'd get back up. I'm not quite sure, but that suplex has done a lot of damage. But this may have given Sabrina the chance to get to her feet. She's rolling away. She escapes. Now it's just down to 2. Slam. Here it comes, and it's an elbow drop. Zoey with the opportunity here. 1, 2. Sabrina still continues to fight. Zoey lifts her up, the crowd going crazy. Sabrina gets her face planted in the corner. Big spear, and then a boot sends Zoey back. B back up, and out goes Zoey. Sabrina going after B, but B decided to go after Zoey instead, but then tries to go after, and we just have in and out here. Sabrina looking like she's going to take on Zoey, and she doesn't make it because B interferes again, and Zoey catches Sabrina, splattering her against the mat. Of course, in this kind of match, there's no disqualification, no countouts, so the referee only gets to count the pinfalls. Now, B is down and out. She is face down on the mat. She hasn't moved. Zoey is up. She's ready. She hits a Hurricane Rana onto Sabrina. The champion has to be out. What will Zoey do? Will she just go for the pin? She does. 1, 2. Too long for B to be done. She misses on that kick. Zoey, back body dropped. And now B's got an opportunity to finish this match right here, right now. Instead, she goes for a punishing move rather than a finishing move, and that allows Sabrina to get to her feet and get back in the match. B connects with a couple of big strikes. Sabrina able to connect back, and now Sabrina has B, drops her. She's gonna go for the pin. She gets wrapped up in the ropes briefly. She decides not to. She's waiting on B to get to her feet. Zoey's got her arm awkwardly underneath her and isn't moving. Elbows to the back of the face there. Now she's got her again, trying to go for the submission. She's got her where she wants her, but there's Zoey to interfere. And once again, that third person, 1, 2. The third person has caused trouble for a submission move. You just go for pins at this point. Submissions just give the other party a chance to get in there. Sabrina now on the outside. Zoey taking it to B. Sabrina trying to get to her feet. 1, 2, 3. Sabrina not able to get in time. Zoey gets the win and the championship. What a match. To say this was Extreme Rules would be stretching it, but wow, what a match. Lots of near falls, lots of pinfalls, attempts, and a hell of a fight between these 3 ladies. One that I don't think we've seen the end of. But it is Zoey.
Here is your winner and new Internet Champion,
Who defeated both of the champions, previous and current, to gain the belt. And a young lady who has been showing a lot of heart and a lot of skill in DCW since she entered, has her first big win on the big stage. Next up, we have the Unprofessionals versus the Hollywood Blondes in a tag team title match. This is a tornado tag match. As I mentioned earlier, this is kind of where we're at this point. Unless I want to do 14 attempts to try and get the match to go through, which I don't. not gonna lie. To the point on a couple of occasions I had to actually do the match outside of the pay-per-view. They are at the moment, Kurt. They are all, well, they're almost all tornado tags. I won't say every single one, but most of them will be from here on out. Your match, for example, is a tornado tag. Well, it's actually, yeah, it's actually a tornado tag. I don't think it's a, no, it's not. All right, first out, the Hollywood Blondes. As befitting of the challengers. I will say, having done all of these matches as tornado tag matches, I didn't have one fall over, which is unusual. These ladies getting ready. This is their best opportunity to gain a title, but they're gonna have to beat the unprofessionals to do it. And Webby hasn't seen this entrance yet. Champions coming in hot, ready to go to defend their titles. Titles that they won off of Abyss of Eternity earlier this month. You loved it, of course you did. All right. Here we go. Tag team battle upcoming.
The Queen, Catherine, on the way to the ring. The Queen and Catherine, the Hollywood Blonde. The Queen, Catherine, and their opponents. They are the Women's Kitty and Caitlin Varsity Club.
SU loses. So far, SU's been winning. I'm just going to say, Kurt. So I'm not betting against them. Put it that way. It's been a good night for the SU. 2 for 2 so far. They got 2 more matches, including this one. Both of which are title matches. Hollywood Blondes come in, a house of fire. But Cheeky comes back on Cat, who gets absolutely... Oh, Cat getting booted around. Cat 50,000. The other Cat also getting beaten up. Oh, and Cat 50,000 drop kicks Cheeky, trying to hit Ember. Oh dear. Not what you want to have happen, but a big clothesline sends her out of the match to the floor. That was a botch-o-rama. Cheeky working away on Cat, pounding on her. Ember's got Cat 50,000, smashes her into the apron. Her special wood-like apron. And plants her one. Cat being dragged into the center of the ring. Cheeky goes for the pin. Oh. Ember able to get in. I don't know what would happen if Cat 50,000 had been able to catch Ember before she made it in. It was that close. Arm drag takedown by Cat on Cheeky. Big clothesline. Ember now gets taken down. The roles have reversed. Cat 50,000 on the advance. Cat of the Hollywood Blondes beating up on Cheeky, takes her down. Striking responses here by Cat 50,000, well known more for her fast pace, is devastating the challenger. Has got her in a submission hold that she's having trouble getting out of, but she does eventually get out of. Cheeky throwing Cat to the wolves and to the floor. Following her out now, Cat 50,000 gets caught by Ember. Ember looking to do damage now. The other two fighting it out. But splashed Cat 50,000, but she immediately comes up, catches Ember. She's got her in a submission hold, but Ember able to fight out of it. Connects with a Hurricane Rana that seems to take Cat 50,000 down, grabbing onto her back. Cheeky comes in with a super kick, punishing Cat. Cat 50,000 in trouble. She gets thrown over the top rope to the floor. Cheeky connects on Cat in the ring. Ember and Cat 50,000 fighting now on the floor. Cheeky is in control, going for the pin while Ember still fighting with 2, 3. Oh, they won! Ember not able to get back into the ring, and Cheeky gets the pin. As the Unprofessionals have gone 3 for 3, and they maintain their hold on the tag team titles. Ember just not able to get in there quick enough to put a stop to it. And because of that,
Here are your winners, and still the Women's Tag Team Kitty and Caitlin Varsity Club.
the Unprofessionals with a big win. Kurt finds deviously, or dubious, I shouldn't say devious, but nonetheless, a victory for the champions as they continue to defend their titles. They've won 3 in a row after winning over the Abyss of Eternity. They then defeated British Union and now have gone on to win this one. You're going to be the SU member that loses tonight. Who knows? And sort of by proxy, here's another of Webby's favorites. It's Jackson Corbin against our champions, Kurt and Dave. What's with the JOHN? Come on now. Will the challengers be able to hold on? No problem, Webby. Be able to... We had a very curious couple of matches yesterday, or last week, wherein Corbin dick punched Kurt to gain the victory, while Dave won and then shook hands with Jax at the end of the match. So I don't know what that means for this match. Is it going to be honorable, devious? We don't know. What we do know is it's going to be ugly, because it is a tag team ladder match, everybody. You are wrong, because you do not own the other 2 women's titles. Or the tag titles, for that matter. And you will not own either of them by the end of the match. Night. Yeah, Corbin fights sturdy. Yes, he does. Somehow Jax doesn't, which seems strange for a Cannibal Minotaur. Although, is he a cannibal if he's a Minotaur? I don't know. All right, the pack are in and ready to go. And now the champions. Well, nobody's held all the gold yet, so closest was when Abyssic Eternity won all the gold in the women's division and then lost the tag team championship the next night on Attitude. Yeah, okay, there you go. So yes, he's not a cannibal because he's a Minotaur. He's never eaten another Minotaur. Kurt, man, I'll never hear the end of it. I know. Well, he eats people, so I was mistakenly saying he was a cannibal. Occasionally. I should say occasionally eats people. Dave and Jax locking up to start off with. Atomic drop, and speaking of dick kicks, there's one for you. But Corbin getting the better of Kurt on the other side. Fire and hell and brimstone raining down from Dave, and Kurt finally gets the better of Corbin. Kick to the midsection. Dave working on Jax's head on the other side. Kurt goes out of the ring. He is looking for a ladder. He gets one. I've never figured out what to do with those channel points, Webby, so I have no idea. Big strike by Jax. Elbow combination. Thrown against the ropes. Dave in trouble. Planted, but of course that's not how you win this match. You win this match by getting a ladder. Jax tied up in the ropes magically. And is not moving. The ropes have got him pinned, apparently. Meanwhile, on the other side, Kurt in trouble. Corbin bashing him on the apron. Okay, there we go. Jax is free. Corbin's got a ladder now. Jax has a table. Dave going out to deal with Jax. Punches and knocks the table off. Ends up on his head. And then he goes after Dave. But Dave catches the arm. Strikes onto Jax. Jax and Dave are locked up, but unfortunately, meanwhile, Corbin is going for the belts. Kurt needs to get in. He needs to hurry. He pushes over the ladder just in time. Corbin can't get magically cannot get the belts in that situation. Kurt tossed over the ropes, and the two big men lock up again. Immediately, Jax has got Dave up. Spinning, drops him. The spinning stunner move is devastating. And now, can the big fella get up there? Oh, big hit, connects. Kurt goes for a swift connection. Oh, quite the combination there. Jax is not a cow, Kurt. That's offensive to go. Dave going up. Jax is up. Corbin is up. Jax pushes the ladder over, and we get a strange little sequence there. Kurt now in trouble, but he does take Jax down. Now he gets pummeled with the ladder. This is not good. Corbin with the ladder. Uses it again. Drops it on Kurt's arm. Now, what will Corbin do? Corbin has Kurt down, but Kurt able to take him back over. Jax looking to go up the ladder. Can the ladder even hold him? All 500 pounds. Well, Kurt made short work of that. And Jax goes down. Dave back in. Corbin. Ooh, gets a chair to the face for being sloppy. Big connection by Dave. That was huge. But he does get caught out by Jax, who he waited to hit and immediately gets pummeled. And now Jax gores him in the corner using his feet. But Dave catches him and plants him. Now Dave looking to go up. He's put that ladder just in the wrong spot. And now Jax throws him into the corner, but an elbow catches Jax and he's bleeding, although I don't think you can see it with the mask. Dave now the only one in the ring, but Corbin is slowly working to get to his feet, as is Kurt. Ladder actually set up in a better position, but Corbin now has Dave, and this is trouble. Oh! Ties his arm around his back, goes to the DDT. Kurt busy paying attention to Jax instead of the man going for the belts. And Jax is going to probably catch Kurt while Corbin is getting the belts. Dave trying to fight him off and does, just barely. A little celebration there by Dave. Gets some momentum back. Here comes Corbin, and that all went immediately not to plan. Now Dave's got the ladder. He's going to use it on Corbin. No, he just goes to set it up. Corbin tries and does connect. Jax chasing Kurt around the ring. Kurt ducks and grabs the table. They're fighting over the table, but Corbin is up on the ladder again. Oh, kick to Jax. This time Kurt pays attention. But Dave was already there, already doing the job, but Kurt catches Corbin. Down he goes. Jax catches both Kurt. Oh, I thought he did that time, but Dave got caught and his foot, his knee is hurt. Down, Jax down. Dangerous Alliance have the opportunity. They just need to put the ladder up. Don't quite know what Kurt's trying to accomplish with the table. It's not a tables match, Kurt. Don't know if you knew that. Tried to throw Jax out of the ring. Kind of a big fella. He doesn't go easily. Now both of the pack are out. Dave following them out. Kurt got a chance to get the belts back. He's up. He's got them. Can he get it before Corbin and Jax get in? No. They connect with a big strike, but Kurt still has a grip on the belts. Over goes Jax, but Corbin takes Kurt down again. And the boos are raining down. This is going to be a first for the pack. They are not the favorites here. Dangerous Alliance heavy favorites, but the pack are the ones winning. Corbin with the ladder hits Dave, but Dave gets himself free of it, but then Jax grabs him, throws him to the floor, and for some strange reason, Corbin threw the ladder out of the ring. Not sure why he did that. Picks up another ladder. Needs to carry it back in the ring. Here we go again. Slides it in. Jax has managed to get himself caught in the ropes again briefly. Dave fighting with Jax on the outside. Kurt not really moving yet. Still down. Corbin going. Kurt finally to his feet. He's not moving. He's got to hurry up. He isn't doing it. Corbin must have the belts. He does. And the pack are your new tag team champions. This one had a little bit of everything. It had chairs, it had tables, it had ladders. But in the end, Corbin, he of the dick punch, got the victory.
Here are your winners and the new
Apparently the crowd are fickle.
Jack Walker and Alpha
Pack our champions, and again, a Webby favorite gets a win. This is a very strange pay-per-view. This is the antithesis of some of the other ones. Jax and Corbin, champions for the first time, and one of the longest reigning tag team champions have lost their belts. Next up, it is our demi-main event, the Brawler versus Webby for the DCW World Heavyweight Championship. Will Webby continue the Unprofessionals run, or will it finally be the Brawler's time at last? Well, like I said, we'll try and do tag teams, but they are glitchy, especially at the pay-per-views.
And is for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
Although, to be fair, that wasn't a tornado match. That was a ladder match. That kind of looked like a TLC almost. Here comes the Brawler. He won the opportunity to take on Panda Slam? Oh, Panda Slam, right. Okay, I was like, what was that? Well, okay. I just look at it as different because there's different rules. Because in the tornado tag match, I believe there are disqualifications. But I could be wrong. Brawler won the right to fight Webby earlier this month after basically causing Austin to sit out the last month due to the injuries he suffered between these two gentlemen. Here he comes. Our champion, who's been on a successful run as of late, having taken Austin out 2 pay-per-views in a row, finally gets to fight someone else for the first time since Distractorama. Webby's not going to watch, I bet. He thinks it's bad luck. Yeah, I don't know. Guess we're about to find out if he comments. So here we are. It is DCW Championship time.
Introducing the challenger from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Brawler, Jonathan Williams. Making his way to the ring from New Hampshire, weighing in at 272 pounds, he is the World's Heavyweight Champion, Pat Webster.
Webby's watched every match so far. He's not going to stop here. Good job, Webby. All right. So now, is it the Brawler's time to win back a championship he hasn't held for quite some time? One that he won in a tournament against Webby, or is it Webby's time to continue his title reign? We're about to find out. Immediately collide in the ring. Webby, the champion, takes the Brawler down. Brawler already on the back foot. Yeah, you do have elbow pads. You've done them for a while. Brawler, though, gets him, sends him up and over. I mean, it's hard to tell with a black shirt and the elbow pad is kind of almost connecting, but yeah. What's wrong with your ring attire? All right, picks him up, drops him on his back. Brawler in trouble. Dollar store bats and gloves. Both competitors so poor they can't afford ring attire. Oh, I see. Sorry, I missed Kurt's comments. Punches raining down. I mean, the Brawler always had, you know, the UFC gloves, and that's why that has his bullet belt jeans. I mean, originally he had a shirt all the time, too. All right, Brawler down. The champion taking it to him so far. Standing up. Whoa, big clothesline sends the challenger out of the ring. Webby very happy. He's got the challenger where he wants him. Kick, though, by the Brawler takes Webby down. Ooh, misses on the strike. Quick punches. The Brawler able to take Webby down on that one, though. Oh, he comes in with a shot, but Webby racks him up with an elbow to the head. Then he smashes him in the back. Then he takes him over. Brawler has not had a lot of offense in this match, just saying. But firing back again. No count. This must be an Extreme Rules match, is my guess, because there's no count going on. They are outside the ring. Not much is going on, though, as far as actually extreme, but, you know. Oh! Back body drop. I guess it's a no count, no holds barred match. I guess that's what I'm looking for. Gets his arm up, and a modified Russian leg sweep has Webby gripping his arm in jeopardy here now, finally, for the first time in this match. Brawler tanning on Webby, but Webby fires back again. Takes him down. Probably would have been better for the Brawler to ring him off the ring post rather than trying to punch him. Oh, connection this time, though. Will he do it? He's got him back. Takes him down again. Brawler finally getting a little bit of the upper hand now. They had to go outside of the ring to get there, but they finally did. And finally, the Brawler uses the ring post, this time to wrangle Webby right into the post by the back. Now he's got him up again. What's he going to do with him now? Back Samoan drop. Back Samoan slam, I guess. I don't know what you call that one. And now the Brawler's just waiting for him to get up again. He's back to his feet. Slammed down one more time. Picked up again. Oh. Brawler thrown across. They have just fought outside the ring for quite some time. This is really Webby's favorite part of the ring. Not inside of it. But he is getting a little bit of the worst for wear now. Finally, the Brawler throws him back into the ring. You can't get a pinfall outside. You must get it in the ring. He's got him down. Is he out? 1, 2. Champ not gonna go down. Not that easily. Kick to the back. Picks him up again. Webby gets out of that. Colors him. Takes him over. Throws him over. Hip toss. Picks him up again. Brawler now trying to get away. It is downtown, suplex down. Here he goes again. And we're going to get a third one. And Webby now in control. This is trouble now. Pinning combination. 1, 2, 3. And Simply Unprofessionals are simply champions. 3 victories on the trot. 4 if you include the opening one. My goodness. This has been a night for the unprofessionals. Yep, win with the triple suplex. Yep, triple Germans. It was a big loss, that's for darn sure. That didn't look very good. And the Brawler goes down quite easily.
Here is your winner and still World Heavyweight Champion, Pat Webster.
It's hard to believe that the Brawler had beaten Webby on a number of occasions in the past. In fact, it was the Brawler's beatdown on Webby that led to Austin stealing the belt in the first place when he cashed in his MacGuffin in the bank. But nonetheless, the Brawler is beaten and the champ is still Webby. Yeah, triple powerbomb, that's true. Although he's done the Panda Slam a few times. So does this mean I can choose who I give the title shot to next? Well, we'll see. We'll see. The management committee might have their own ideas, just saying. I can tell you this much, it ain't going to be Austin. No, I tried that. I mean, Kurt, you have Bull. Your partner's in the management committee. So you only have him to blame. Just saying. You can send me some choices. I'll pick one. Oh, really? To be fair to the Brawler, he had won a lot of things. And he had been basically part of the reason why Austin was so beat up. So I will say well, here comes Phoenix as we get into our final match of the evening.
Introducing the challenger from Newcastle upon Tyne, England, the phenomenal one, Nicole.
Three-way dance, triple threat match for the women's world title. This one, a TLC match. Don't explain your book and say the way it is. I'm not explaining the booking, other than to say that the Brawler deserved it. I look at it like this. Sometimes the challengers deserve it. Sometimes they try and break their way in on their own. We'll see what happens.
And introducing the
Here
challenger
comes Lizzie.
from Oregon, Elizabeth
She won
Sparks
the match last
Jones.
month to get this shot, only to find out that Phoenix was also going to take on the title of match attempt. Which I think Lizzie found quite insulting and wasn't happy to hear. And next out, and finally out, is our champion.
And introducing the champion from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. She is the Women's World Champion, the original gangsta, Pom.
All right, here's the champion. In her hometown, can she get the victory? Or will her competitors be able to send the fans home disappointed? about to find out. So Phoenix, Lizzie, and Tamara about to lock up. I love one of those promos where the guys challenge the title holding, and he or she is like, nah, you scrub my man. I mean, there are times where they've said something similar, I'm not gonna lie. I will say, I'm sure down the road, Kurt, that will happen. Just gonna say. Oh! Elbow to the face. Quick strike there by Phoenix. Comes in and catches Tamara. Picks her up. She's got her in a modified panda slam, which comes down hard onto Lizzie and Matt. Part of the ladder. Now she's got Lizzie stretched out. Remember, the title once again over and above their heads. They must climb a ladder to win this one. This is our final match of the evening, our main event. Because yes, unlike the last time I did this, I remember what the main event is. Lizzie takes Phoenix out of the ring, and she is all alone. And she has an opportunity to get this championship. She sets up the ladder. She starts to climb. She's heading for the top rope. Here comes Tamara, possibly. Nope. She goes for a kick. And then, realizing that the danger, slides in. And now goes to the top rope. Lizzie on the brink of getting the belt, but instead gets a fist in the face. But she strikes back, and then Phoenix tries to go up. Now Lizzie's still trying to get the belt. So Phoenix just pushes the ladder over, and now she's dangling. It is over for that. I don't think you should limit the number of times Devin and I can go after the tag titles, you know, since a certain someone, cough, came after my title like 7 times. It was only... Well, first off, he won the title in the middle, which is part of the problem. And as the way we usually do it is 3 to 4 times if it's a major feud, which it was. I didn't win that feud, by the way. I'll have you know. Okay, theme is ladder matches. I wasn't paying attention, lol. Oh, in the corner with a high knee lift. Catches her. Phoenix puts her down. Oh, but then runs face first into the ladder by Lizzie. Drops the ladder on the back of Phoenix. Bashes Tamara. Opportunity for Lizzie to finish this thing out. Both competitors down. She's obsessing with trying to hit the ladder on. Misses again. Takes the ladder away. Brawler always gets a title match and some belts, though. To be fair, he hasn't had a belt since losing the Triple Crown title before Distractorama. So, yeah, it's been a while. Not gonna lie. Whoa, down goes Lizzie. Oh! Tattooed with the chair. And almost another shot. Then tries again. Fired back. Dazed. Strike to the back. Kick to the midsection. Takes her down. And over she goes. Again, there is Lizzie just ready to pounce. Wow, had title matches. Well, again, this is the first title match that the Brawlers actually had since Distractorama. Opportunity, because remember, he lost the cage match. Was that a Distractorama? I thought that was Distractorama. Maybe that's Downfall. I'll have to go back and look. He hasn't had a lot of title matches lately. Let's just put it that way. It's been a few pay-per-views. And Tamara working on Phoenix, takes her out, and then knocks Lizzie off the ladder. Lizzie on the ground again. Cutter. Opportunity for Phoenix to gain the belt back. Sets it up. Looking to go up. She's up, and now she's after the belt. Nobody to stop her. She just has to unhook it. Can she win a second Women's World Champion? Everybody's pausing, which is always a bad sign. Phoenix with the win. She becomes the new champion. And we have a new winner. Not quite sure how that occurred, but nonetheless, we have a new / returning champion.
Here is your winner and new Women's World Champion, the phenomenal one, Nicole.
And there we go. The champion has won the belt. And we have our final match of the night. Thank you, everybody, for joining me this evening. I hope you all had a good time. And, yeah, that was a shock ending, to say the least. But we'll have to see what the fallout is, as both the Abyss of Eternity lost their belts tonight, and the Unprofessionals have won every title match they were in this evening.